Mike.
All right, everybody. This is Jet Wilson, and this is Blast TV Channel. I am so fortunate to be here in Huntington Beach at, where are we?
Vinyl Solution.
With this gentleman right to my side. What's your name?
Arab.
And what band are you in?
Love Canal.
This is Arab with a band called Love Canal, and I was able to film them on one of their vinyl record releases here in a Huntington Beach record store. What's the name of your release here?
It's called If It Ain't Broke, Break It.
You guys were awesome, man. You guys rocked it up.
Thanks for coming out, Greg.
You know what's weird is I almost thought that you guys were too good. What happened to Love Canal?
I know. Well, they made tuners. We got tuners, and I know how to tune my guitar now.
Let me tell you a little history. These guys started in the early 80s. What, 82?
82.
82, and who were one of the first members of the band?
It was me and Mr. Carey. Carey was in the Scoundrels with Tony Alva, and he left the Scoundrels. But me and Louis Garcia, bass player, and Bobby Bop, the drummer, used to play with you in the Rebellions back in like 81, 82. And
right, so Louis was in my band.
Yeah, and me and Bobby actually joined you and Louis in the Rebellions, and we played one show with Leatherwolf in Oscar Munoz's garage in Fountain Valley.
I tell you, times they go so fast. Even back then, it seems like you had a few shows and that was it. High school was over, right?
Oh yeah, I mean it went like that,
Well,
and
you guys are like relics, man. You guys been around for what? How many years?
Gee, thanks.
You guys are like staples, right?
I mean, we've persevered. We've made it through, and we're still going. Thank God.
What was that song about Huntington or something?
We used to do House of the Rising Sun, but we called it a band from Huntington.
House of the Rising Sun. Yes.
And we changed the lyrics and stuff, but we don't play that anymore. Well, I guess we should though. Yeah. We should crack that one open again.
So now check this out. You guys have been playing for a long time. How many releases have you put out?
Well, we did our original album in '85. We were on a few compilations before that, a bunch of compilations after that, and then we broke up for a number of years, and then we got back together in '07, and we didn't, we were just going to play. And we didn't really had no intention of putting out an album, but you just can't play the same old songs forever, and So
is this one of the first albums you had in a long time?
In 32 years.
Man, I'm nervous even holding this thing, man. I'm going to dig deep after this interview and purchase one of these things. So tell me who's in your band.
Now it's myself and John Bosco. Bosco's singing, used to be in DI and Crash Kills 4. And then Doug McKinnon, the drummer, he used to be in the Vandals. When Joe Escalante went from playing drums in the Vandals to playing bass, Doug joined the band and was their drummer. And then Bob Gnarly, the bass player. Bobby used to be in the Veins, which is Bobby Bartleball, Bobby Bop, Bob Gnarly. So he was in the Veins, and then he was in Youth Brigade.
Now the Veins were like a high school surf punk band, right?
Just punk band, man.
I remember seeing the Veins. They were inside of a bottom of a swimming pool, and everyone at the backyard party was on the outside. Remember that show?
Yeah. That was Mark Arnold, the guitar player. He was, and he went on to play in MIA, and then he was in. He started Big Drill Car.
Now you know your stuff. I saw a video of you, and they said this is a skateboard historian.
Yeah, I used to be a professional skateboarder. I got my first skateboard in 1964 when I was 3 years old.
But I would also say this guy's he's a punk rock historian. Would you say that too?
You know what? I just
you know these guys.
Well, you know what? I mean, we all did. We all just kind of grew up, and it's just a small niche family, and it's our genre,
Now let me ask you this: where did you get the name Love Canal from?
You know what? Carey, our original singer, we were trying to figure out what we were going to call ourselves, and he said, and he just threw out a bunch of names, and he said Love Canal, and I'm like, yeah, it's because to me it sounded like Sex Pistols, Buzzcocks, Dickies, Love Canal. It just kind of.
Well, I looked it up, and I did a little study on the actual Love Canal, the city that was poisoned by the canal, and they called that Love Canal.
Well, a lot of people think that we were named after Flipper. The band Flipper has a song called Love Canal.
There you go.
And some people think we're named after the city, and sometimes I say, yeah, there's like Boston and Kansas and Chicago and you know, all these great bands named after cities, and that's how we got our. No, it's we were.
He just called it Love Canal.
It just
Tell me, where are you guys gonna go? What you gonna do next? I know you've been playing with some big acts, right? What bands have you played with recently?
We just did It's Not Dead Fest out in San Bernardino. Kevin Lyman put that on, and we got to play. I mean, there's 35 bands. We got to play with the Buzzcocks and Off.
Boom, the Buzzcocks.
I mean, boom. That's like, you know, like I got to go over and see them. Them and Off played right in between us.
No.
Yeah, so I completely missed Off. I was really bummed because Keith is an old friend.
Wait. I thought you meant you played like after Off before the Buzzcocks.
No. We played on another stage right when they're playing. So I got to run over and see the beginning of the Buzzcocks. Then we played and
Off would have been a good show.
Off, I mean, I love Keith, you know, anything he does, you know, he's just such, I mean, talk about a legend, you know.
So you still living in Huntington Beach?
Yeah, been here, moved here from San Diego in 1970.
There you guys go, a legend in Huntington Beach, man. This guy's he keeps rocking. You know, you didn't have a Marshall tonight.
I never play the same thing twice. It's
a lot of tone in that thing.
Yeah, I like it, man. I really like my own.
The Marshall half stacks, the speakers. What's in there? What's loaded in?
Vintage 30s. So Anthony, the bass player at Channel 3, blew up his bass amp and he brought it over to my house. I was going to try and fix it for him. So I opened the thing up and I don't see anything burned or fried, and I'm like, well, here, let's plug it into something. So I plug it into my speaker cabinet and we turn his amp on, and all of a sudden I hear this crackling and popping coming out of my speaker cabinet, and I'm like, uh-oh, and I turn the amp off, and all of a sudden I look back at the cabinet and there's smoke coming out of it.
Kiss.
Fried my speaker.
Tell you what, guys, a Blast TV channel, man, if you leave your distortion box at home, just pop a speaker and break it, man, then you got some great distortion.
Fixes it, yeah.
All right, well, thank you so much for being on Blast TV channel.
You know what, great. Thanks for having me. And, it's great to see you, you know.
Good to see you, too.
Family, you know.
Yeah. All right, well, once again, how can they get a hold of you?
Yeah, if you know what, if you go on our Facebook page, Love Canal on
Real
Facebook.
Quick, what label are you on?
Hostage Records.
All right, guys, this is Blast TV channel, and this is Paul from Hostage Records. How you doing?
Hey, great. How are you guys doing tonight?
Good, thank you. What do you think of this new release you guys put out?
We love it.
Is it good?
It is great.
Well, I heard it tonight. It sounded great.
Oh, yeah, you guys got to hear the whole record. MIA cover included.
Yeah.
Paul, what's going on with Hostage Records? How's it going right today, 2017?
You know, it's going great. We've really kind of switched over to be an LP label.
LP from?
LP,
from EP?
From 7-inch, yeah, over to the LP. You know, we're grateful to work with Love Canal on this release. You know, we did the Mad Parade demos.
Mad Parade, the old school demos. You found them in the archives, dug them out, and put them on.
Right. We did the Crowd anthology.
The Crowd, Huntington Beach Boulevard.
Right. We got the Cat Party anthology done. We started all with the Shattered Faith record, which.
What's next?
Could be the Pegs record.
Oh, rad. Those guys are great.
Yeah, the Pegs from South County.
The Pegs, huh? Yeah.
I think they've got it recorded and mastered, and so,
love those guys. Adam's a great guy.
Adam's a great guy. Sean and Scott Hudson on drums, and they've really got, you know.
Those guys have been around a long time, too.
Yeah, they've been around a long time, done a couple of records with us.
Tell me, how long you guys been doing this?
Hostage has been around almost 21 years now. Yeah. So we started in '96 with the Bone Crusher record.
Bone Crusher, there it is.
Animal EP. Yeah.
Well, thanks for being on Blast TV channel. This is Blast TV. I'm here with Hostage, and I'm here with Love Canal, and you got it first. The vinyl just came out, and check out their song right now live at Vinyl Solutions Blast TV channel. Woo!
Glad I just get to stand.
Time out.